And when we're talking about expense tracking and accounting, we have to zoom out a little bit and think about, okay, so what type of accounting system am I using as a farm? There are two types of accounting systems you can use. You've probably all heard of these before. There's accrual accounting and there's cash-based accounting. The difference between these two is just when you recognize the point in time that the cash is flowing into your system. So the accrual method will mark and track your expenses and recognize that revenue coming in when the transaction has occurred, no matter when the money actually changes hands. So if you sold your cattle on December 31st, that is when we will recognize your money coming in, even if the other farmer who bought the cattle from you didn't pay you until January 15th. That's accrual accounting. That's one type of accounting and one system of accounting. The other system is called cash accounting. And this is often the type of accounting that we see farm tax experts recommending to farmers. And I'll tell you why in a second. But the way cash accounting works, if you're new to this, is essentially cash accounting recognizes the money coming in when it actually comes in. So if you sold your cows on December 31st, but farmer Barbara didn't pay you until January 15th because she was late on her payment, we don't recognize that until January 15th rolls around and she actually gives you the cash or hands you the money. Like that is when the income is recognized. So we see a lot of farm accountants actually encouraging farmers to go with the cash method because this enables maximum flexibility. And for a profession that has so much seasonality and lumpiness in the cash flow, it actually creates a more realistic picture for you. So as you're setting up your expense tracking and accounting tool, we just want to share that we often see farm accountants, not every farm accountant, to be clear. I've spoken to some farm accountants that serve really big corporate farms who actually are very pro accrual. But we see most farm accountants that serve small or mid-sized farmers often push farmers toward cash-based accounting, which is super interesting.